Yes. Oh, Leah, our camera's crazy.
They get a sneak peek of
Leah!
something, though. They get a sneak peek.
Leah, stop sneaking.
I love sneaking peeks.
I dragged my dude.
Oh, there's also no corner camera because I turned that off earlier.
Oh, how
I'm gonna
could
drop
you?
all the flatter on the floor.
How could you turn that off? What flower were you dropping?
Flatter.
Oh, flatter. Your flatter made
The flatter was rolling off the table as I was trying to boop the buttons.
it. Ooh, you brought fun things.
I did.
Ooh. Ooh.
So exciting.
That's fun. I'm cheating. I'm looking through what we're
Yeah, but
doing.
they can see it because we're still on that camera.
No! Leah!
Throwing Chelsea off her game. So much fun.
Leah!
So much fun.
Leah!
I'm just here to give you a hard time.
Nice, it's Friday.
I know.
After this.
It's Friday and there's snow.
Friday. You know what it looks like to me outside?
What?
Sewing season.
You know what I'm doing this weekend?
Not skiing.
No, I have something else on the go. I have some homework for class. But we'll leave all that. We'll talk about that next week. Never mind. We'll talk about that next week.
Yeah, that sounds like next week. I think we should talk about the party. Because I'm going to go home and just keep partying.
Me too.
I'm kidding. I might.
I am going to go home and party. I mean, not go home and...
You going to go do some
I'm
hooping?
I'm going to go hang out with my other scouter buddies.
Oh, that's cute.
Team building night. So, completely unrelated to work. Welcome. If you haven't found it yet, we have been hosting a Hoop Sisters Facebook party since Wednesday.
Sure have.
Today at 2, the lovely ladies from Hoop Sisters went live for us in that group and did up close shots of their new projects and some of their like original projects, like their double wedding ring, and it is stunningly beautiful.
It is so
I
cute.
haven't seen this one in person. It was stunning. So
It's gorgeous.
there is a free pattern if you do a Hoop Sisters order this weekend before Tuesday, January 31st.
On or before Tuesday.
On or before Tuesday. There's a free pattern of a snowflake, which is an embroidery design. It's so cute. But yeah, we've got a couple Hoop Sisters things to show you to maybe encourage you over to that group to go see all the other things they have. And what else have we got, Chels? Oh, we have a sneak peek of something. Did you set that up?
What are we sneak peeking? Oh, I don't know how to do that part.
Oh,
I
know,
got
I
this
know
part.
I know how to do that part. So
I got
let's talk
that
about the other stuff first.
Okay.
So, do you want to show these off?
Oh, of course I do. I know how to run this one.
It's kind of
Oh,
sideways.
you can see Leah's class mess. Sorry, guys.
I did a whole bunch of my cleanup.
Leah.
Did a whole bunch of cleanup, not all of it.
Okay, let's bring this a little closer, maybe.
So Hoop Sisters does a quilt as you go embroidered quilt method is the best way of putting it. I watched that first video and the words escape me. But they make their blocks in an embroidery hoop. They're quilted as you go and then joined afterwards. They have some really, really cool designs. Their quilting designs are stunning. As somebody who doesn't know how to quilt feathers, because
I don't either.
I've not practiced enough, I can get perfect feathers in every block if I want them. And I pick the right quilt.
That is lovely.
So double wedding ring is one of their original designs. I think they said today it was their very first design. So traditional quilts. But it's one of the ones we have here in the building. We have a whole bunch others that you can special order up on the website.
Totally.
What else do they have?
How I feel. Going crazy.
It'd be a fun place to use up scraps.
Oh gosh, wouldn't it be?
It'd be super fun.
What size is it?
It makes 2 sizes because there's a 5 and an 8-inch block for that.
Mhm.
So
And you
that's
can make your own crazy quilt.
right.
Cute. I love that. Okay, what else we got?
Daisies are cute.
Oh, daisies. I love that. Ooh. They even show
What the quilting
the
looks like.
different quilting.
Nice.
Cute. Oh, Oh, I like this one.
Is it because it's like aqua?
Yes, but also it's really cute. That's adorable. What size is that? That's important. Oh, okay, so you could make it in a whole bunch of different sizes. So if it says 5-inch block on the back here, does that mean it can fit in a 5x7 hoop?
Yep.
So then a 6 would fit in a 6x10 hoop.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
So
And
you don't have to have the biggest embroidery machine to do these projects.
But if you do have the biggest one, you can make a really big quilt.
Or you can make a small and a really big quilt.
Yeah.
Because I think some of them, so this one goes up to 72 by 72. But I think we have something to show later that might go up to 120 by 120, which is roughly a king size.
That's a king size quilt.
That's a king size.
Yeah.
I need a king size bed one day.
Me too.
Then I can make a king size quilt to go with the little eyes.
Henrietta the hippo.
Henrietta has eyeballs.
And a tutu.
Oh my goodness. So cute. Henrietta and her tutu. And this is George or Georgia, the giraffe. Well, do you think he was named after the trimmer by George?
Maybe.
Do you have a trimmer by
Oh, I
George
do
over
have a
by
trimmer.
you?
I don't have the 3.0, which is the one that's available to order now. But I do have a trimmer by George 2.0.
Yeah, we have a 2.0.
But it is very stuck in its bag.
Oh, and this one does 5 and 8-inch blocks. Awesome. To be ordered through their affiliate link on your website or directly from
Order directly from us. And if there's something that you have found of theirs that we do not have, email orderdesk@mysewingroom.ca. So we can get everything they have in. But the trimmer by George is like the coolest ruler.
So this one's the 2.0. And they now have a 3.0, which is a little bit different. And the reason why we like this ruler, I saw on their live today, which you can still view that live.
Yeah.
Just like you can view ours. It has this metal lip on the edge. And so what that does, can I borrow one of those little blocks you have?
Yeah.
So when you make your little blocks from HoopSisters, we have our little basting lines, we have our fabric, and then we actually have, it's hard to see here, a piece of batting, and we want to trim that batting.
It's not batting, it's battleizer.
Battleizer, sorry. Battleizer.
So it's like a batting stabilizer combo.
And
magic.
can I borrow a regular ruler from you? There's one here.
Yeah.
Now, if I try and trim this out with this regular ruler, fold that back, I am not going to, there's two issues I'm going to have.
You're either going to leave too much batting or battleizer.
Or I'm going to chop my fabric. But if I grab this nice doodad, the trimmer by George, I saw their trick today, actually. So they get it up in there. I'm going to put this so it's a little bit easier. And then she does this.
Shimmy right against that.
Shimmy, and then you cut. And so what this does is I can't get my fabric.
You can't catch your fabric. It's brilliant.
I simply can't do it, even if I try.
It's brilliant.
It is brilliant. And then after, you can just flip your ruler around, and that's the 1/4-inch line right there. And then you can come around and trim your fabrics. And they even have your binding on here and sashing.
It's awesome.
So you don't really have to read numbers on your rulers for this stuff.
Yeah.
That's excellent.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I love that. Okay. I learned so much about this ruler today, actually.
It was a good day.
It was a good day.
Yeah. Yeah, we had our quilting first class crew this morning.
Oh, gosh, I've
And they
learned
have borders
so
on
much
their
today.
quilt. It's great.
They have borders on their quilts.
Yeah.
It's a good day.
It is a good day.
And I think almost everybody finished their borders today.
Yeah. Can I borrow back my block?
No, it's mine now.
But it's not finished. It could be.
Okay.
So back to the
I
sneak.
guess you could have that back for that.
Back to the sneak peek from earlier.
That I
Maybe
kidnapped.
if Chelsea will let me. We have a HoopSisters class running in February.
We sure
So
do.
if you popped into that party today or yesterday or Wednesday or over the weekend, and you're like, hey, this looks cool, I want to give it a try. We are teaching the Calla Lily as pattern as a class in February. February 8th and 15th. We're recording the class. So I already had a comment from somebody. They're like, I want to take the class, but I have holidays booked. I'm like, don't worry about it. We're recording the class and you'll be able to watch and still get all the tips and tricks and still ask all your questions as you get to them, either via email or give us a phone call or all of those options. So Calla Lily class I'm super excited about. This is my sample. It's the one that's going to be featured in the recorded video. Anne's got another one with way more muted tones. It's gorgeous. But this was like bright and me. So this is the colors I went with. I have an ombre fabric for all those flowers and my borders. So it's beautiful. It's super fun. And I got to use my painting shears.
And then they're never going to fray.
No,
It's
lots
so
of fun.
cute.
So cute. Yeah. So that's some of what we've got here. Are you wanting me to set up the other thing?
Yeah, I don't know how.
Okay. I'm pretty sure that this is going to change the screen and it's not going to be good in a moment. So let me see if I can window capture.
Oh, look at you go. Nice.
So one of the other designs coming out from HoopSisters this year is called Navigator. This is what they call an heirloom quilt. I've had my colors picked for this since I saw it at Quilt Market.
She really has.
I really have. So we need enough people to be able to run the class. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense. So if you're interested in a bigger HoopSisters project class like Navigator, email us at education@mysewingroom.ca. We do have pricing and a timeline all figured out, just not ready to give to you right this minute.
Yep.
So early next week, we'll have some of that ready, and then we do need enough students to hop in there and play along. But this one you can make in all the sizes. And this is the first one where they've done the 10-inch blocks. So if you fall into the group of people that happen to own a luminaire and a 10 by 10 hoop for your luminaire, or 10 and 5/8 by 10 and 5/8 hoop.
That would be excellent.
There's a new magnetic hoop for the magnetic 10 by 10 hoop.
Imagine how quickly you could do your blocks.
I know, it sounds fantastic. You'd be able to make that a king size quilt.
Sure could.
Which, if you're going to put time and effort into something that's going to last in your room forever, the other thing we're able to offer to students taking this class is design worksheets. Our fabulous Ashley, who does our social media and our e-news, can do a color layout once we start picking fabric.
She sure can.
So I gave her my color requests and I got a colored image.
Yeah, so when you're building your quilt,
I know exactly where everything's going to go.
yeah, you're not going to go, oops, put that in the wrong spot.
Yeah.
Well, you still might, but it'll help.
Yeah. And any of the other HoopSisters designs, if you're not super comfortable picking colors and you often come to us for a kit that's already pre-picked, don't hesitate to reach out and say, hey, I want a HoopSisters that's like, I want a Navigator that's blue and white and cream.
We'll draft up a picture.
And then we'll help you find fabric. Because sometimes it's easier to see it visually when you can see like the colored out image as you go. And then it's not so daunting to pick lots of fabric, and we can help you pick thread colors and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And same thing with Calla Lily. If you're not comfortable picking colors, we will happily help.
It's a really fun thing to do.
Yeah.
It's so fun.
We all like doing those things. So yeah, that's one of the things that's out there. There's a whole bunch more HoopSisters.
I like it.
I'm gonna click that button.
I suppose I could have left one of the windows as HoopSisters and not both as Navigator.
It's okay.
That is what I did.
That's okay. But some other super cute things beyond quilts. The twisted tote, I really want to make that too. Ooh, we could post hoop sizes for the block options.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, we can do that math for you. Because I know the brothers are all measured in
Inches.
and it's pretty straightforward, and then Bernina measures in millimeters.
Bernina also calls them
Ovals.
small, large oval,
Maxi.
square,
Yeah.
jumbo.
Yes, we can do the math for you.
We could do that.
Yeah, totally. Twisted tote. Totally want to make one of those. But then I saw the Out to Brunch today live in their video, and the wallet's so cute. So, and it would fit in my backpack when I'm riding my bike.
Ooh.
And it can match all my other wonderful colored things.
I saw those bursting boxes, and I thought those are just so adorable.
They're adorable. I got to take them up. I got to play with them at Quilt Market. They're awesome.
There's a video of them on the Facebook group, which I linked in the comments, or not in the comments, the description.
Yep.
So if you haven't joined our Facebook group and you're interested in seeing some of these videos or watching the live that happened at 2 p.m. today,
it's all still
join
there.
the group. It's still there. Totally watchable.
Yep. And then get your orders in by Tuesday for the free block.
By Tuesday at close.
Tuesday at close. Yeah.
Or Tuesday at midnight?
We're forgiving. Probably Tuesday at midnight.
Tuesday at midnight.
End of January. January 31st. Mountain Standard Time. So yeah, some super cool stuff. But okay, if you were to make Navigator, what colors do you want yours?
I bet you could guess.
Aqua.
And teal.
And teal.
And black. And gray.
Maybe purple? In there or no? No?
But purple's my boyfriend's favorite color, so maybe. I'll make the front for me and the back for him.
Okay.
That's what I would do.
I want to do mine in big rainbow, which will be a little more work to figure out than
Oh,
their 8-color thing.
I've seen your picture.
It's not quite where I want it. There's a couple tweaks that need to happen. I showed my husband this morning, and I don't think he was as excited as I was, but I don't really care.
Well, because you were going to put it on your wall, right?
Yeah.
Versus a quilt for your bed, because you already have that beautiful...
I have a massive periodic table on my bed.
Yeah, you already have a periodic table that I think is the same size as the one in our store.
Oh no, it's bigger.
Oh, it's bigger.
My
Okay.
periodic table at home is bigger. Way bigger.
Stop bragging, Leah.
It is excessive. It is too big. I need a bigger bed.
But I bet it's comfy.
It is. But when it starts to get like, you know, how blankets shift off the bed?
That's
When it
called
gets-
you stealing the blanket.
When it starts to go, it's so heavy that it goes really quick.
You know it's not the quilt's fault it's going off the bed, right?
Oh no, I'm the blanket stealer. I know that. I'm okay with
The
it.
blankets always fall off on my side. It's not my fault.
Right?
If he wants the blankets, he can take them back.
So my trick is like I need a fake blanket. I'm sure there's a reason behind this. I rolled out of bed in second grade and cut my eyebrow open and had to get stitches.
Oh, goodness.
So I death grip my pillow and my blanket in the night. So every time I shift, the blanket comes with me.
How do you death grip a pillow, too? Do
Uh,
you lay on your front?
even on my side, I like wrap my arm right around it.
Are you just trying to cushion yourself when you
Yeah, I
fall
think
off?
so.
That's fair. Why don't we just make you a pillow helmet?
Because that won't
You
protect
just
the rest of me.
wrap
It's also
around
going to
your
hurt
head.
when it hits the floor.
Okay, here's a better option. We take the side table away. You don't get a side table anymore. Then we'll get one of those nice squishy mats that you usually use for tension mats on the floor. We'll put that beside your bed. You roll off and you kind of bounce.
Or maybe just like a mattress on the floor instead of a bed.
Yeah.
That seems safer.
Or a mattress below your bed.
Cover.
Then when you roll off, you have another bed to be in.
Admittedly, I rolled out of bed 30 years ago. I was in second grade. I'm in my late 30s.
But she's still scared.
Still scared. Subconsciously terrified that I'm going to fall out of bed.
That's okay. Every time balls come at me, I get scared.
Like soccer?
Yeah,
Baseball?
soccer, baseball, anything. I used to play soccer, and I've always had glasses.
Ah.
And I'm not very tall. I'm about everyone's chest height, right? And so, do you know where people kick soccer balls? Chest height.
Mm-hmm.
You know how many times I got hit in the face and broke my glasses?
That sucks.
I'm very afraid of balls.
Fair.
Just like you're afraid of rolling out of the bed.
We all have our fears.
Yeah.
No fear about teaching a Hoop Sisters class, though.
No.
So excited.
Oh gosh, it sounds relaxing compared to soccer for sure.
Yes.
So much more relaxing.
So much more. Yeah. Speaking of other things that are back in the studio today, we were just gonna talk Hoop Sisters and carry on. It is snowing like crazy in Calgary today.
It's a winter wonderland.
It is a winter wonderland, and if you are more of a summer person and dreaming of, I don't know, golf season, with
You'll
golf-
lose a golf ball out there. You know that, right? You need those yellow ones.
No, I think you'd lose even those today. It snowed so much.
We've just been watching it fall as we were in class. It's actually
It's
quite
gorgeous.
calming.
Yeah, it's
I like
gorgeous
it.
out there. Unless you're driving. We have golf fabric, but I don't remember what it's called.
Par for the course, Leah.
Perfect. Of course it is.
Not Leah at the end, though.
No, just par
not
for the
part of
course.
it.
Just par for the course.
Yeah.
So that's new fabric in store today.
It's actually right there on the screen. You can see the first half of it. Par for it.
Yeah, but I can't interpolate. Extrapolate? I can't extrapolate the last word out of that.
That's okay. That's why you got me.
Perfect. Oh, yes. Hello to all those lovely people who joined us on both Facebook and YouTube today. Thank you.
Thanks for joining us.
Definitely pop into that party if you haven't yet. Even if you don't embroider yet.
There's still some cool stuff on there.
Yeah.
And if you're thinking of embroidering and you don't embroider yet,
Come talk to us.
yeah, we could get you into a class.
Mm-hmm.
We have many of them.
Like Calla Lily.
And
And some other ones.
we might have more starting.
Yeah. So many things on the go. But we should let you guys go for the evening because it's clearly sewing weather outside.
It's Friday. We gotta go sew, Leah.
Yeah. I've got a quilt to quilt.
We gotta go lock you in a room, too.
Yeah.
She's going to lock rooms tonight.
It'll be fun. And then I'm going to go home and quilt.
It's a good call.
Yeah.
Sewing weather, for sure.
It's totally sewing weather. So if you like today's video and you want to see more, like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications.
Boop all the buttons.
Yes. And if you haven't popped into that Facebook party yet,
Pop on in.
pop on in. The party is not over.
It's
All that's
never over.
There was posting all through the day, the last 3 days, but you can go back and see all of it. It's great. They've got a guide for each day of all the posts they did. It's pretty easy to follow.
It is.
So, thank you for joining us.